Hi, I'm Melissa Caspern, and today I'm talking to the co-founders of WSK, a new commercial kitchen space on Water Street in Holliston. Maddie and Brianna, thanks for joining us today to tell us a little bit about WSK. So what was the reason for opening WSK?
So I was interested in, I wanted to start an ice cream company. My sister got me an ice cream maker it's probably like,
High school,
yeah,
16?
no, it's like 7 years now. And so I entered a business competition at my college, Skidmore. I was a finalist, and basically when that happened, it was right before COVID, and then COVID hit, and so it kind of changed everything, all my plans, as everyone else's plans got ruined as well. And so I found that there's a gap in the market between Worcester and Boston. There's no commercial kitchens. It's either Worcester or Boston, and so I set out to build a commercial kitchen, and I asked my sister to join me, be on my team, and now we're here. So I get to make ice cream and follow a culinary kind of career path, which was not my original intended plan. So
Then Brianna, what was your reasoning for saying yes and jumping in?
Well, I in part felt guilty that I got him into this and he had nowhere to do it. But it gave me the opportunity to work with Maddie and my family in a different way. And it's been really interesting to see how our dynamic balances. And it's been a really fun course here. We've been able to build something that neither one of us really expected was going to happen. We saw Maddie's ice cream and custard company really developing, and we saw that being the main focus. And then this became an absolute treasure between the two of us. It's been really cool.
With there not being any commercial kitchens between Boston and Worcester, what has the reception been to opening up this space? Is it just for your use only, or is it something that other businesses like yours could use?
well, a business has to make money, and so I'm just starting out with ice cream right now. I'm trying to get my ice cream in stores and stuff like that. And so in the meantime, the commercial kitchen aspect of it is so that chefs, bakers, caterers can rent out the space. And then, it kind of evolved into now we are going to start offering cooking classes and start hosting private events and stuff like that. So if you have a birthday party or corporate event, end of the year party, we can host that. And we can kind of cater each event to you. If you want to just do a private cooking class, then that's in and of itself is kind of something that we do and love to do. It's really fun. So
Have you had many other small businesses come to you to rent out the space?
Yeah, we've actually had a great response. They have the open studios in the mill every year, and in the process of doing that, we had our launch at the same time so we could attract a little bit more attention. And everyone that came in was excited about it, excited to take classes. And so many people were small business owners looking for kitchen space that they'd be able to rent and be able to take advantage of having a space they can just use and not have to worry about things breaking all the time or being able to not sell their products out of their home kitchens. And it was just such a positive response that it was so reassuring for us that we are making a good decision here, which, there's always that uncertainty with starting a business.
People that are coming to you then, they don't have to go through those kind of red tape of getting their personal kitchen up to code and things like that, Board of Health approval. You provide all of that for them already. Is that how it works?
Yes and no. So you still have to get a food permit to cook here. You still need to get liability insurance, and you still need to get your ServSafe certification, so that we're making sure that people know how to use the equipment. They know how to handle food safely. They're not just selling raw chicken out of our kitchen. They're making sure that everything's cooked, and making sure that we are covered. Like, we don't want people getting hurt and then coming back, and
And that they're handling food responsibly and safely for the people that they're selling the products to, whether it's packaged food or perishable foods. We want to make sure that they have the security themselves to be able to start their own business and aren't cutting any corners or any red tape in a sense, so that the end product they're presenting is the best it can be for what they're presenting and to who they're presenting.
If somebody was interested in kind of taking their business to the next step or cooking things, what's the best way to kind of approach you and move forward with that relationship?
I mean, you can call us, text us, email us. No, we have a website we worked really hard on, and there's contact forms, there's an application on there that you can fill out, there's event forms if you want to have an event here. It's all on the website, but if you have questions, you can email us, like I said, or call us.
Tell us a little bit about how you envision the future. I mean, you guys just started, so we're only a few months in, but it sounds like it's off to a good start. What do you envision for 2024 for WSK?
Well, for 2024, we started planning all of our events and classes. We're about, a quarter in with the classes and events?
Yeah.
About. We are looking at having a cake decorating class, a charcuterie board class. We're potentially going to do a hot cocoa class from someone who is in the area. What other classes are I missing? Pasta making.
We have a bread making. We have, oh boy, there's a lot.
There's so many we're trying to build out. It's been a lot of fun to come up
and
with
it's crazy because it's kind of just, you just can pick a food and say, this is what I want to be taught in our kitchen. So we find a chef that's interested in teaching, and then they're like, yeah, this sounds great, and then they jump on board, and it's really cool.
And then when it comes to events, we're looking at hosting a few different events. One in February for Valentine's Day, where it's a prefixed meal, private, kind of. Semi-private setting.
Romantic.
Little romantic. It could be you, your partner, a friend, whatever you so choose, and have a nice prefixed meal and enjoy the night. And we're going to do it on Friday, so you don't have to worry about Valentine's Day being in the middle of the week.
Sounds like you have a good plan for Holliston and the surrounding town. That's good. So. Yeah.
Oh, can I just add one more thing? So we're also, it is my goal to, so we're a nonprofit, so it's kind of our goal to, like you said, build around the community and with the community in mind. So we're looking at potentially hosting the farmers market at the Holliston Mill here, and having the artists from the building at the Holliston Mill, showcase their artwork, having kind of all of the surrounding farms, obviously, because it's a farmers market. And then sometime this spring or summer, we're looking to host a food truck festival with live music and bands and stuff like that. Because Holliston needs it for sure. We need some more fun events. We need some more stuff to get the kids involved. People, in the 18 to 25 range that still live here. We want to get everyone kind of involved. So yeah.
That sounds like a great plan. I'm just looking around as we're talking and, all the industrial equipment and things like that. Since this started with one ice cream machine as a Christmas gift, what was your learning curve for building out the space? Were there things you knew you had to have or?
Yeah.
We got really lucky. We've been working with one of our resident chefs who has kind of consulted on where everything should be going, and some of the products, as you can see, are placed very strategically, and we had to do it strategically because of the building also and the build out. But we worked with Chef Paul to be able to help us figure out what we needed, where to go, and
it's been super helpful.
Yeah, and then you worked pretty extensively on all this stuff too.
How long did it take from kind of that conception to opening your doors?
I came up with this idea maybe 3 years ago. And I kind of mentioned this at the beginning, when we first kind of came up with the idea, it was like, how is this going to make money until my ice cream company kind of takes off? And like I said, it kind of evolved into way more than, so now we're getting chefs and stuff like that. So
When did construction actually start, though?
I want to say like in May, because there is a tenant in here before this was all a kitchen, and then so their lease ended, and we jumped and went to town.
Just one question: where can we buy your ice cream? Where are we? Like, I hear about this Maddie's ice cream, but what's the?
So I'm hoping to be in stores by the middle of January at the latest. Superette, Vendor Ravioli in Rhode Island, kind of just like local shops, gourmet kind of food stores, that type of thing. So hopefully soon.
It sounds wonderful. It seems like you did what they say in every business, like find a problem and then create the solution, and you've provided this between Boston and Worcester. So thanks for taking the time to tell us about WSK today, and look forward to coming to some events here and seeing all that you do for the community. For Heartbeat of Holliston, I'm Melissa Casburn.